Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how we're going to lose the weight in 2022 and keep it off. Because you know what? We're done yo-yo dieting. We're done with body dysmorphia. We're done with binge eating. We're done with food addiction. We're done thinking about food. We're done with food controlling our lives, aren't we? So let's go ahead. Let's make the change this time. Let's do it right. We are done. We're going to lose the weight and we're going to keep it off. First things first, let's tackle how many diets have you tried? So myself, I easily 10 diets: low carb, keto, Atkins, carnivore, intermittent fasting, HCG diet, calorie counting, water fasting. Honestly, there's so many diets. The list goes on, right? And I know that you've heard of so many more. What was the one that even Adele did? Dude, like I didn't even know that was a diet. Like, let's talk about how to be normal. How can I lose the weight, keep it off, still eat the things I enjoy, still maintain my busy life, still be able to make time in my life for the things I enjoy? You know what I mean? Like, I 100% get it. So that's what we're going to do. And that's what I did. And that's what I'm still doing to this day. And that's what you're going to do. You're not going to be on a diet. You're not going to be sitting over there cutting bread. You're not going to be sitting over there, oh, no sugar. You know, we're done, dude. We're done cutting out food groups unless there is an allergy present. We are done cutting out food groups because we're done fucking with our mental health, okay? That is it. Your mental health is key when it comes to losing weight and keeping it off. So let's go ahead and get into the first thing. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to stop with the food stigma. Okay? If you feel like if you eat a cheeseburger or a burrito or something like that, you're gonna blow up. A bag of chips, oh, God forbid a bag of chips, right? Oh, it's gonna go straight to the not where it's supposed to go. Let's talk about a cheeseburger. Let's break down a cheeseburger. What's a cheeseburger, right? And what are the three main food groups? We have fat, protein, and carbs. What's in a cheeseburger? Fat, protein, and carbs. All food is made up of fat, protein, and carbs. So what exactly makes a food unhealthy? The fat level? Oh, the carbs? It's too much carbs? Oh, there's too much sugar up in there. What do you mean? What are you saying? What are you saying? There's a lot of sugar up in a smoothie, but haven't we been taught that a smoothie is the best for us? Like a smoothie is the best way to lose weight. That's healthy. But that peanut butter smoothie has 800 calories in it. But that cheeseburger has 400. So, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? Why is there a stigma placed on food when there's something not adding up here? When there's the healthy food has more calories than the unhealthy food that's supposedly making you gain all the weight that you're gaining. In my opinion, healthy food is food that is going to provide nutrients and nourish your body. So there's obviously foods that are gonna, be doing less for you. Just foods, they interact or they go into your body and are doing different things. They're giving you energy, helping your eyesight, your immune system, healing wounds. Like everything that you're consuming is playing a part in your body, and that's what's important. Not that you had a cheeseburger, not that you've had 3 cheeseburgers this week. Obviously, food that's high in fat is gonna give you a little more of that groggy feeling, a little more, you're gonna feel a little more tired. When you eat protein, you have a little more energy. When you have carbs, you have fast energy. You know what I mean? That's just like what you're consuming is impacting your habits, impacting your daily life. You have the habits you do now, you just need to alter them a little bit. They just need to be shifted a little bit. You know what I mean? And if you feel like you need a huge, entire shift, take your time. That is number 2. Time. Give yourself enough time. Stop giving yourself 1 month. Stop giving yourself a couple weeks. In this moment in your life, you're not feeling your best, right? But why is that? It's not just because you're not happy with your body. Like it's more than that. It's you're comparing yourself to someone else. You're beating yourself up because you're not fitting in those clothes anymore. You're not happy. Every single time you put something into your mouth, you feel guilt. It's just like, you're not in a good place to be in a position to say, let me just lose 20 pounds real quick. No, you're not. And that's okay. I wasn't. It takes time. You have to sit there and have a little bit of introspection and think about, I'm eating this and why am I eating it? This is gonna be so good. Oh, this is so worth it. Like, if you have to say this is so worth it, that's not it. That's not it, bro. That's not it. Like, you don't need to be saying like the food is so worth what? Like, worth feeling shitty? Are you eating the cheeseburger or the pizza or the burrito or the tacos or whatever the case may be? Are you eating it because you feel like it's the last time you're gonna be able to enjoy that? It's the last time before I start my diet. It's the last time before I'm gonna be able to enjoy this taste, this flavor again. Like, no, that's not a way to live. And that's not the way you're gonna keep the weight off. The way you're gonna keep it off is if you allow yourself to eat the things that you want, live the life that you wanna live, and find, and you should be able to have and find enjoyment in the food that you're eating. And I know that an argument is present about, food is just there for you to live, to provide you with energy and for you to live. But I believe it's more than that. There's too many delicious flavors, all these cultures, there's just too much food for me to believe that we're not supposed to enjoy it. I am not a person that handles moderation well. I cannot deal with I'm just gonna have this small bag of chips and I'm good. Like, no, I'm not that person. And nobody can restrict what I'm about to eat. If I'm going to Korean barbecue, I'm going all out. Or you feel exactly like you're putting in so much work. And where are the results? And that's where you get that discouragement and you're just like, you know what, just screw it. And you just go and eat whatever you're gonna eat or whatever, you're just seeking comfort in the food and then you end up quitting and then you end up just reverting back all the progress that you made. But even though the minute you start, the progress is happening. The change is happening. So don't discredit yourself. Do not minimize your efforts because they are amounting to something. It just takes time. If you find yourself obsessing over the scale, dial it back, rethink. I need more time. More time needs to happen here. You need to give yourself a minimum of 4 to 5 months, like minimum. I'm telling you, from my experience, the first 6 months of me actively trying to lose weight, consistently working out, I felt like I was constantly watching my diet and the weight just was not coming off. How frustrating is that? That is so discouraging. Okay, so let's talk about exercise and what it means to exercise and how you don't need to go and slave your life away grinding in the gym. Do not try and trivialize walking or standing because it is, I swear, is the biggest culprit of the weight that I lost because I just did every single time. I'm walking up and down Home Goods, walking up and down TJ Maxx. Like, even if I wasn't going to buy something, you don't need to spend money. What you need to spend money for? Go and take a look. And then also, every single time you take a look, you're also gaining knowledge of these sales and all the stuff that's going out there. You keep walking, you keep standing, that weight is going to come off too. Okay, so let's talk about just the everyday life. How are you gonna start on January 1st? Make it work in your life. It's not gonna look the same for everybody. For me, I love French fries, guys. I love fries so much. Like, I could have fries every single day from any fast food restaurant. I love French fries with ranch, especially restaurant ranch. There's just no way I could just cut that out. When I did keto and I had to cut fries, that was so hard. And keto did teach me a lot of discipline, but no, man. I just wanted to eat like a normal person. That was my biggest thing. I want to eat normal and just live a normal life. I got so discouraged and I was like, you know what? This is just me now. Like, this is just my body. Like, my 230-pound body, like, this is just who I am. And I came to terms with it and I just was like, all right, this is me. So I just started to accept myself as I was because the weight wasn't coming off. I just thought that was just it. That was just genuinely it. If you've been on the internet and you've been looking at weight loss stuff, you already know that you've gathered so much information about your body changing and adapting to its new set weight and, doing all kinds of stuff. Like, you're just ultimately, as soon as I just stopped restricting, started focusing on, and like, I just want to be happy in my body, dude. Like if that girl over there is happy in her body, like, why can't I be? Like, no, we can all be. That was just kind of the first step. That was the first step for me. I started stretching because I've always wanted to be able to do the splits. And honestly, I still can't do the splits right now. But it doesn't matter. I'm still extremely flexible and I'm still working on it. And ever since I started setting that goal, everything else just started to fall in line. And then honestly, because I wasn't so focused on, I'm like, dang, I just put in all this work. I don't want it to just wash down the drain with me eating whatever. No, that has to go, guys. Like that's just gotta go. Like you don't need to reward yourself with food. You also don't need to punish yourself either. The first step is to try and accept you as you are right now. Because I swear, you think you're gonna have some paradigm shift and you think that body 20 pounds less is exactly the body you were looking for. But I will tell you time and time and again, I have lost weight easily 6-7 times, 40-50 pounds. And every single time I was never satisfied with my body. Like I was like, okay, I need to lose a little more. Like, oh, my back fat, oh my gut, oh this, oh my thighs, oh my arms. Like, oh my gosh, it's just like never ending. And even though I lost the weight, 60 pounds lost, and why am I still not happy? Why am I still not pleased with my physical body? And that's just because I was losing weight the wrong way. I was trying to do these diets. I was trying to look for quick fixes, and the quick fix is not what you're looking for. What you're looking for is something long-term, something that you can maintain. Because when you start doing that, your body reacts, and the food that you're eating is reacting in your body as well, and it's changing. And one of the biggest things about losing weight slowly, properly, on the right terms, is your body composition changes along with you. Your physique changes. My physique has changed completely. I have never lost weight and not had back fat. And now I finally am at a point where it's just like, even, I'm at a point where I'm maintaining, I'm plus or minus 5 pounds. Nothing crazy, a week away from my period, I gained like 7 pounds. It just is what it is. Don't forget that as well. Bloating and water weight, that stuff is real. And that stuff is showing up on the scale. And that's why you don't use it for progress. You need to take your measurements. You need to take your photos. That is the most important part, and use that to track your progress. And don't track it too close together, too often. Give yourself time. Be gentle with yourself. Stop thinking of your body as something as a problem. It's something that you get to live your life and, take care of your family, hug your kids, kiss your boyfriend. You know what I mean? It's just like, stop shitting on yourself, dude. Like, it's just not worth it. The moment you start caring about yourself, loving your body, I'm low-key getting emotional.
Man, I was looking at my head.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm crying. But the point is that don't be so hard on yourself, because the moment you start taking your time and being gentle and acknowledging how crucial, how important, the privilege that you have, your body, and what you can do right now, dang it. It's a big deal. Do not minimize it, okay? That is it. It's a big deal. Do not minimize your body. Do not minimize who you are right now and how you look right now, because you are still just as worthy and you still have just as much value with or without the weight. Okay, well, now that I've gathered myself, let's just go ahead and just brief overview. Number 1, we're gonna stop with the food stigma. Food that you eat is not going to kill you. You eat the cheeseburger, you're not gonna gain 30-40 pounds, okay? Have a cheeseburger every now and then. Have a taco every now and then. Have a burrito every now and then. There's nothing wrong with having these foods every now and then. The only issue is when we consume these foods only. Number 2, you need time. Your body needs time to change. You need time to change. And you also need time to build on your habits, create new ones, and also alter the ones that you have now. Just take your time. And every single time you feel yourself obsessed or like you aren't seeing progress, dial it back. You need more time. Number 3, we are not going to force ourselves to exercise. We are not going to force ourselves to go to the gym. We are going to move any kind of way. Every single day, we're going to include at least like 10 minutes of movement. Go outside, walk in your neighborhood, walk outside for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That doesn't, great. If you walked outside for an hour that day, fantastic. You walked outside on Tuesday for 20 minutes, great. Everything is building. All the little things matter. They compound and you keep getting better and you progress. That's all it is. Progress. We are going to start loving ourselves as we are right now and acknowledging the privilege and acknowledging the things that our bodies can do, our physical bodies can do right now. And we're not going to keep criticizing our body. That's just, you know what, that messes out anyway. Like who's still doing that in 2022? Who's still talking bad in 2022? Who's still talking shit in 2022? Who's hating in 2022? We ain't doing that in that mess no more, right? So it's just like, same thing. Stop talking mess to yourself, because what you're saying to yourself, would you say to your best friend? Would you say to your sister? You know, don't. Just stop. You don't need to do that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did get something out of it, please like it so that others can see it as well. And if you have any recommendations for my next video, or if you want some more tips or whatever the case may be, anything regarding weight loss, I would love to do also a keto video, because keto did teach me a lot of discipline. So, yes, I would love to make any video that you would like. So just let me know down in the comments, and anything you need will be in the description box. Feel free to check out my Amazon page. I do have all the products there that I do use on a regular and consistent basis that do stand the test of time. I will see you in the next video, I hope. Bye.